half. They shot 40%, while the Bulls were 51% from the floor.
And on the season, the Cavaliers only score 90 points a ball game, so it's crucial for them to stay in this game because they don't have the type of team or the game to come from behind. They got behind 30-20 in the first quarter on Friday night at the United Center.
The Chicago Bulls controlling the opening tip. Bobby Phills matched up with Michael Jordan. Pippen trying to get it to Purdue.
Big thing Phil is looking for today is better execution in the half court, and that means the ball has to move more crisply and the players have to make sharper cuts. There was an example. Pippen was left with an isolation at the end of the shot clock.
Chris Mills for John Williams. Rebounded by Bobby Phills. Bobby Phills did a good job on us. Cavaliers 10 and the Bulls 6. 5 minutes gone by. Mills off the fake. Hill.
Excellent jump shot. Tyrone Hill did better that time, taking it strong to the glass.
Pippen got the step. Beautiful move by Scottie Pippen, and the Cavaliers with the ball. They lead 12-8. Phil setting it up against Jordan. Price. Nice pass from Price, setting up Ron Williams.
Price is doing an excellent job playing off the ball, looking for his own shot, but by doing that, has the defense looking at him, and he's making nice passes.
Rebounds. The Bulls do not have any. Corey Blunt also on the floor for the first time. And again, Jordan hears the blues as he tees it up and hits on his first field goal. He missed his previous two. Jordan with the rebound. And here's Pippen. Met by the double team. Pippen with the spin. Pippen with the bank and hits. What a shot by Scottie Pippen.
Shot clock down.
Rebounded by Blunt. Pippen on the run. Jordan. Yes. And the game is tied at 14.
Well, the game is so different for the Chicago Bulls when they are active defensively, get some deflections, get some steals, get some clean rebounds. They can get out and run against any team in basketball.
Michael Jordan has hit 2 of 4. Missed his first 2. He's hit his last 2. The scoop of Price. And here's Jordan all by himself.
Wow. Well, Michael Jordan had them all wrapped up with this group on the floor right now for Cleveland. I don't know where they're going to look for scoring.
And Steve Kerr knocks down the 3 unanswered. A minute and a half left in this first quarter. Mills twisting his way. Rebounded by Mills.
Well, this seems to have been Price coming off screens.
Get it! Get it! Back 12!
Chicago by 4. Corey Blunt given the room. Corey Blunt.
Cavaliers, they do not want a fast break. They want a slow scoring game. They want to control the tempo. They want to torture the Chicago Bulls.
Shot clock down to 4. Phills. Bobby Phills with 6 points. 22-18. Chicago. Final seconds of the first quarter. Pippen checking the clock. Pippen gets it off and hits at the buzzer. Scottie Pippen with the buzzer basket, and it's the Bulls 24 and the Cavaliers 18.
Well, one-shot situation. Scottie Pippen keeping the basketball, getting his man up in the air with the nice pump fake, and then finishing off the play as Scottie with his 8th point of the game. Isolation again as Mills, who normally does a good job on Scottie Pippen, cannot do it here. Michael Jordan struggled with his shot early, but finished with 6 points.
The backcourt, Luke Longley up front with Kukoc and Blunt. Off the weed, Jordan looks to elude Phills and does. And that will count. It's a goaltend. The ball was knocked away. Possession. Now Jordan played by Mills, driving over to help. Jordan able to split through and hits. Michael Jordan with a reverse.
Where the help is all coming. This time, once Michael beats Mills along that baseline, no way Michael Cage can get there as he finishes off beautifully.
Back in Cleveland, 10-point lead for Chicago and a superb start from Michael Jordan in his 10th game back. Earlier, I talked with Michael and asked, is he where he had hoped to be at this point?
Well, there's two ways of looking at it. You know, the competitive side of me wanted to be, you know, the same way that I left the game, you know, but in reality, I know it's going to take some time just to get the rhythm and the sync of a game back under my belt. And this doesn't really count right now. I think people tend to forget about this. This is just, you know, regular season. What I'm really gearing myself up for is the playoffs. And, you know, I'm pretty sure by the time the playoffs come around, my jump shot will be falling.
Marv Albert with Matt Kukas and Ahmad Rashad from the new Gund Arena in Cleveland. You're watching the NBA on NBC. And the Chicago Bulls with an 8-point lead on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pippen from Jordan. Chalk up an assist for Michael in the third and fourth quarter. But he feels, as you might expect, it is coming. That is their best basketball of the season.
And I asked Phil if he likes this team's better. He just looked at me like I was crazy.
That's an excellent question.
Well, Mark Price just cannot get out of the blocks. He's 0 for 5 from the field. He started out the ballgame, however, by being very active and looking to make a lot of passes.
Mark Price hitting the three. Lunt played by Ferry. Shot clock at 6. Myers posting up. Myers going to the turnaround.
A little better. Just came into the ballgame.
Bulls lead by 10 points. Price gets it back out to Phils for 3. Yes. Bobby Phil. 24-29. The Bulls by 5. Pippen being played by Mills. Armstrong. B.J. Armstrong coming off the screen early to shoot at the Gund Arena. The rejection by Mills. Over the course of his career, only from time to time would he come out early. Twice a 3 for Mark Price. Shown by Phil Jackson, Chicago Bulls, and this time it's handled by Price.
He didn't even see it. He just dribbled right through it. That's not pressure.
Williams shooting. Hot Rod Williams, who has the outside touch, out the rest of the year after undergoing surgery for a stress fracture in his right leg. Where the Cavs were going, Mike Fratello has to be considered a leading candidate. Nicely done as Pippen sets up Myers, and the Bulls lead by 6. Coaching of the Year honors. He won it back in 86-87 with Atlanta, but I would think the likes of Del Harris with the Lakers, Bob Hill of the Spurs. Twice again for 3. And Jerry Sloan of Utah putting on a late push with the Cavaliers having their problems as of late.
Mark Price starting to warm up right now, feeling very comfortable with the long jump shot. On Friday night, the Bulls were very much concerned about him. He did score 19, but they looked to check him at every opportunity.
That is a goaltender.
Cavaliers not a shot blocking team with the exception of Hot Rod Williams.
Phils for 3. Armstrong played by Price. And the baseline closed. Shot clock at 5. Weddington with the open shot. And the Bulls lead 44-42. Michael Jordan is now 6 for 12 from the field, and they are on their feet here at the Gund Arena. Standing ovation for the Cavaliers, who've come from 10 back, working the clock down. The score tied at 44. Open shot for Curry. Jordan on the box out, and time has run out in this first half. It's the Cleveland Cavaliers 44, the Chicago Bulls 44. Mills Hot Rod Williams.
And that's how he put the ball on the floor, drew the defense, and made the pass. But you can see when Kukoc, Jordan, Pippen all catch the ball, they're all looking to make a one-on-one move. They have to keep the ball moving.
Coming into today, the Bulls 2 games in front of Cleveland in the race for the 5th playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. Here is Kukoc for 3. Tony Kukoc with his first bucket of the day. Will Purdue sitting down, replaced by Luke Longley. Beautiful inbound pass. Hot Rod Williams causing confusion And there is the owner of the Cavaliers, Gordon Gunn, who is listening to all the action on the radio. They take the radio voice of the Cavaliers. Terrific feature on Gordon Gunn at halftime.
Take the charge. Get more involved. Be more active. Show some a little life in your face.
There's the last puck by Chicago, and Mark Price now has 14 points. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Oh, rejected. Twice for Hill, and he's called for a traveling violation. He was 5 remaining in the third. Shot clock at 5. Now to 2. Mills. He beats the 24-second buzzer. Chicago Bulls obviously not getting it out of the center position here this afternoon.
Well, it was a soft, lazy pass by Blunt and an even softer attempt by Luke Longley.
Oh, high off glass by 10. It is their biggest lead of the game. Price missed his first 5 shots. He's hit his last 5. Scottie Pippen, this third quarter, 0 for 1 from the field. Chicago 3 of 14, while the Cavaliers have shot well. Time, Chicago Bull Steve Colton. Chris Mills. Nice touch by Mills, who has 12. Michael Jordan not able to hit the jump shot. Whittington on the follow. Handled by Kerr. Out of 20 seconds remaining in the third. Chicago only 4 of 20 from the field in this third quarter. Kukoc just checked the clock. His pass broken up by Mills. Picked up by Ferry. And that will do it. After 3, the Cavaliers lead by 11. Michael Jordan, who was not looking for his shot in the early going of the third, did not score in the third quarter. So the fourth quarter is underway. Jordan for Pippen, for Kerr. Yes. Cavaliers 64 and the Bulls 55.
Strike.
Price drawing the double team, getting it out to Michael Cade, a little hesitant to take the outside shot. Phillips. On the box out. 9.5 remaining in the fourth quarter. Kukoc taking the lead from Kerr to cut it to a 9-point Cleveland lead. He was able to play Michael Jordan very effectively.
Well, the one thing he tries to do is match Michael's intensity. He knows he's giving away a lot.
Cavaliers now lead 68 to 59. Whittington has 6 points, 8.5 to go in the fourth. Has had the touch. Michael Jordan has a Tony Kukoc who's on the floor. But he had nowhere to go. Pippen hits the 3. Scottie Pippen has 17. And the Cavaliers now lead by 8.
That just gives you an indication of sometimes where your mind is in a ball game. He saw the red shirt. He saw a man open. He just didn't realize he was on the floor.
Had a perfectly logical move. Jogging hard. Went for the double pump. But shot too strongly. Handled by Hill. And again, the Cavaliers more aggressive, but Hill gives it back on the travel.
He just felt he should have made the team.
Cavaliers now lead by 8 points. Just under 7 minutes to go in the fourth. Steve Kerr with the runner. An unusual shot in his repertoire, but the Bulls getting back into it. They are within 71-64. Michael Jordan 0 for 6 in the second half. He has not scored since 2 minutes were left in the second quarter. Nice pass from Jordan, finding the cutting Pippen. Rice and Phils at the guard. Williams, Mills, and Hill up front. Cavaliers have their starting lineup on the floor. And the foul.
Terrific recognition by John Williams and Mark Price. and the crowd up on their feet showing their appreciation here as Steve Kerr was working so hard to try to keep the ball out of the hands of Mark Price. And look at Bill Wennington.
For Price, who has 20. Cavaliers lead 74-66. 5:20 left in the fourth. They double up on Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Jordan lost it. It's been an invisible day for Kukoc here.
And Michael's advice to him was, you just play your game. I'll adjust to you. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Cavaliers lead 75-66. Shot clock is down to 3. Traveling violation time.
And shooting just 33% in the United Center. Much better on the road, although he's had his problems today. He has just not gotten comfortable on the new home floor.
That point is first in 23 minutes. 75-67 Cavaliers. We come up on 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Williams. It is a 10-point lead for Cleveland. A single coverage on Jordan, who was pushed. A hand check called on Phils. Michael is 0 for 7 from the field in the second half overall. 6 of 20 shooting. 2.5 remaining in the fourth. Phils for Williams. Phils with the shot clock running down. And Jordan on the rebound. Bulls down by 10. Jordan for 3. Yes. Michael Jordan with the three-pointer, and that is his first field goal of the second half.
But the Cavaliers continue to pressure defensively. They're up and challenging every pass. But this is when the good teams somehow or other find a way to win when they're not having a good day.
Cavaliers now lead by 7. Just under 2 minutes to go in the fourth. Clock at 3. Hill. And back come the Bulls. Jordan using the screens. And the tipping hole. Michael Jordan cuts it to a 5-point Cleveland lead. 23 minutes. Cavaliers have received terrific balance. Chris Mills with the ball. He's played all game. 12 points, 9 rebounds for Mills. Mark Price, who has 20.7 assists.
And they used a lot of clock. Tyrone Hill got away with shuffling his feet there. It would have been a good idea to foul the poor foul shooting Tyrone Hill.
Jordan off the dribble. Played by Mills and fouled. Chicago 3 timeouts left plus a 20. Cleveland has 2 and a 20. Jordan firing. And the rebound is deflected out by Longley of the Bulls.
Tough shot there by Michael once again. No penetration of Bobby Phils cut him off and challenged a difficult shot from the right corner.
Jordan is 8 of 24. He has 18 points in all. The steal by Kukoc. Here's Pippen. Giving it to Kerr for 3. Yes! Steve Kerr from downtown knocks it down to a 4-point lead. 35 seconds remaining. Fourth quarter. And the Bulls are within 4. Is over the limit. Cleveland looking to use the full 24. 20 seconds remaining in the quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Price fires. Rebounded by Longley. And a timeout call. Crowd looking for travel on Longley, but the Bulls took the timeout with 13 seconds to go in the fourth, and they are down by 4. 14 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Jordan wants the quick shot, gets it from 3-point line, and hits. And that was close to a foul. That could have been a 4-point play. It's a 1-point lead. Michael Jordan strikes again here in Cleveland. Phil Jackson upset. He felt there should have been a foul called on Mark Price. Timeout taken immediately by the Cavaliers. It will be their possession. 9 and 8/10 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. No foul. You can see right there.
Ever so slight, little bit of contact, but able to break it off. A good non-call by the official. Top of the key. That initiated the switch with the smaller Mark Price. A little touch there, but by Michael Jordan falling back and going to the floor, I think it made everybody think it was a foul on the play, including Phil Jackson. He probably had the worst angle in the building right behind it. Good non-call by the referees, but Jordan brings the Bulls to within one. A dramatic opportunity for a 4-point play. Working on the next call.
9 8/10 seconds to go in the fourth. I would think we'll see a quick foul attempt by the Bulls, who are over the limit, and they take a delay of game, so Phil Jackson is able to check out what the Cavaliers were lining up. And now Mills will look to throw in. They want the ball in the hands of Price. Instead, it's Williams who nearly turned it over. Chicago Bulls. Final seconds, down to 3. And a timeout is called by the Bulls. It's down to 1 9/10 seconds to go.
I don't know why Chris Mills is even up on Scottie Pippen, although the inbound passer is very dangerous. He should be off in a passing lane somewhere where Michael Jordan's going to go.
Next foul will put the Cavs over the limit. Here is Jordan with the back of the rim. It does not happen here this afternoon. The Cleveland Cavaliers able to hang on. That would have provided additional nightmares for this franchise. But this time, Michael could not hit. He had the good look, but he went strong off the back of the rim.
Well, they get the ball into Michael Jordan, and he actually gets a better look this time as Bobby Phil's right there going to challenge this shot. But Michael Jordan will say he got an excellent look at the basket and will be disappointed with himself for not winning the ball game.
Michael finishes 9 of 26, 21 points. He had 9 minutes over the last 4 minutes of the fourth quarter after going scoreless for 23 minutes. And for the Cavaliers, it is a split of the home and home, and they move within 1 game of the Bulls.
And the game clock winding down. Michael Jordan knowing exactly how much time he has. Give Bobby Phills a lot of credit on the challenge.
So the Cavaliers win it 79-78. Let's go to Ahmad Rashad, who has with him Cleveland coach Mike Fratello along with Mark Price.
All right, thanks, Marv. Mike, coming into this game, you said that you weren't really worried that much about the Bulls. You guys just wanted to play your game, and it looks like you forced the Bulls to play your game.
Well, it's not that we weren't worried about the Bulls. We were very concerned about the Bulls, but we needed to be concerned about getting us back to playing good basketball. I think this is our best stretch of 48 minutes in a long time.
All right, Mike, how do you guys just keep hanging together? You got so many injuries, but you keep playing, believing in each other.
Well, you know, it's been a tough year. Coach has had to go through a lot. Our players have got to go through a lot, but you know, we just believe that if you go out and lace them up, you got a chance to win the game, and that's what you have to do every night.
Big quarter defensively in the third quarter. You held the Bulls to 9 points, Mike.
It gave us that cushion that we needed down the stretch to hold on. They made some real big shots down the stretch. Glad we had the cushion.
All right, Mark, I know you're injured wrist. What's the didn't look like you were shooting with an injured wrist, but how's it feeling?
Well, I've been struggling a little bit. It's tough coming back. I was hoping to come back a little bit slower, but we lost Terrell the other night, who had been playing well for us this year, and so now I got to play a little bit more minutes and push me ahead of schedule a little bit, but every day it's getting a little bit better, and hopefully, come playoff time, I'll be ready to go.
All right, congratulations, you guys. Good luck to you the rest of the season. All right, back to you, Mark.
Ahmad for the Bulls, the end of a 6-game win streak, and for the Cavaliers, the end of a 4-game losing streak. The Cavs now 40-35. And the Bulls go to 41-34. Again, the final, the Cleveland Cavaliers 79, the Chicago Bulls 78, to get a split of the home and home set.